moving on to day two of our storytelling strategy session. This is day two, and this time around, I want to be talking on identity. Identity is what I'll be talking about today. Now, as a storytelling strategist, I've come to understand that most persons are always concerned about brand, forgetting that brand is external. Brand is what people see. You can brand yourself, brand your office, brand your wall, brand everything that has to do with your business or anything. But if what you carry inside of you is not branded, then there is a problem. So branding is external. That's what people see. But your identity, which is the real you, is what you know. Now, let me take you back to what the Bible stands for. In Exodus chapter 3, verse 14, the Bible says, I am who I am, talking about God. I am who I am. Now, can you just imagine that God, who is God in Himself, the creator of the whole universe, still identifies Himself, still puts a finger to His chest and say, yes, I am who I am. Like He knows Himself so well, and He knows Himself truly well. If God, who is greater than anything we can ever think of, still chooses to identify Himself, then who are you that you cannot identify yourself? Who are you? Are you still finding problem with identifying yourself? Are you still confusing who you are with who you should be? Because if you fail to understand what your identity is all about, there begins to there begins to be a contrasting arrangement around you. And this thing I'm explaining is actually what take people from point A to point B or to point Z. It is just about understanding. Now, take for example now, you have your brand, like I do have my brand here, which is the cover photo. This is my brand and it's like a logo. These things are good, they are beautiful. But what matters most is who I truly am. Now, if I have just branded and I go to sleep, the next day I wake up again, I dust my chair, the table, I clean the wall, I take a tissue to just clean up dust and all. I keep branding, I keep appearing beautiful. That's not all there is. That is just pure branding for the external persons that will just visit or just pass by. These are branding and these are good aesthetics enough. But the real you, the real me, lies inside. So if I do not identify myself, if I do not know myself enough, I will just be building a brand and it will just be empty. But here is what makes the difference. Identity is what keeps your brand alive. Identity is what makes your brand thrive. Identity is your testimony. So if you ask yourself that beyond the outlook, beyond what I represent, which is good, do I really know myself? Okay, if I say that I know myself, who am I then? What do I stand for? What are my values? What are the things that I am building on? What are my core? These things are questions that you must be able to answer by yourself. If I am put in a room of 30 persons or 50 persons, what will make me stand out? What are the things that I will do that people already know this person is a storyteller, this person is a copywriter, this person is a tech enthusiast? You know, you need to understand yourself and you need to be able to identify the areas where your identity speak the most. That is what will build you. So, as a storyteller in every aspect, I will tell you for free that identity is the real deal. Branding is good, but identity is your testimony. Identity is where you get your overflow from. Identity is what builds you. Identity is what makes you keep standing even when it doesn't look like it in day one. Identity is still what will keep you going in day 30. So if you understand your identity, if you identify, oh, this is who I am, just as God said in Exodus 3, verse 14, you would know what you want. Now that brings me to this. That brings me to ask you, what is one thing you know about yourself that your resume does not capture? I believe there is something that you know that this is who you are and this is what you have been doing over time that has worked for you, and you know this is like a value attached to you. This is like, you know, a virtue. So what is that thing, or like a gift or skill or talent, anything? What is that one thing that you know about yourself that resume can never capture it? So drop it in the comments and let's discuss that. Thank you.